And welcome to those just tuning in. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and we've got no out. Nathaniel Lowe leading things off and takes a strike.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Overhand. Curve. Low middle.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Slider. Low inside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
That one finds the zone. That's strike two.
Inside.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Great location with that two-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
J.J. Bleday in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. No score here in the second.
Middle outside.
To third. Low throw, and he can't pick it.
Batting none, the second baseman, Matt.
Well, we're going to see throwing errors from third base from time to time, and that's a pretty good example of why. If you don't get behind the throw properly, it's really easy to throw a power sinker over there to first. And first baseman, I'm sure he wants another shot at that pick, try to bail out his teammate, but that was just a tough one to come up with.
That clips the corner. Bleday, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Slider, low outside.
That one way inside.
4-seam fastball, high inside.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Low middle, sinker. Low middle, sinker. Low middle.
Stays alive.
Circle change. Middle inside.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine. Hit hard, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Gets him to chase after that one. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one carrying and off the base of the wall. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And up next for Miami, Otto Lopez. Golden opportunity right. swing and a pop-up. One away.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
No, that's a ball.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
The Fish looking to strike first as we play game one of this 4-game series. Two on, one out. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Here's a 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, not every great at bat ends in a hit. He saw a lot of pitches. That kind of an at bat can be contagious to a lineup.
Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. Fouls away the first offering. Two on, 2 outs. This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and that will end the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers.
Circle change. Low middle.
Out towards right center field. Marcy gets under it. And there's one down. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1.
Sinker. Low middle.
In there, and it's 0-1.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Oh, this is off the second base bag. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Sinker. Low middle.
Ellie looking to steal. That's in for a strike. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Slider. Middle outside.
Man at second. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Takes it in for the out.
Up next to Cincinnati.
Now it's the right fielder, Noel V. Marte. High fly ball out to center field. And that's the third out. So one left for Cincinnati. Still no score. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Heriberto Hernandez.
Oh. Strike. Woo.
And it is 2-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Here's a 1-2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that
lays out, but he can't squeeze it, and he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Still tied at 0, last of the third. That one finds the zone. 2-2. Up the middle. Flips it. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So up next, Kyle Stowers. And there's a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Step off, throw to first. Marcy back on a dive. Hard hit to right center. 2 down.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Connor Norby.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Popped up. McLean under it. And that ends the inning. On to the fourth. Still scoreless. Start of the fourth. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer.
That's a ball.
Circle change. Middle outside.
Line drive, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Circle change. Low outside.
Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He will score, and the Reds have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get.
Makes the catch for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Lopez to second, on to first, double play. Bottom 4, and now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine.
That's a ball.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. And another ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Right through there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Right down to shoot. Full count now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Now pitching for the
Pierce
Reds,
Johnson is
number
forced to the
52,
mound after the injury. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Left field. 1 down.
the batter, number 9, second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
That's out the corner.
The Marlins down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Line and a base hit into right. And the tying run is on base.
2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Otto Lopez. First time up was a pop out, and that one almost hit him.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Quick toss to first. Edwards back in on a dive. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Oh, right to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, down to third goes the tying run. Edwards stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Friedel should have this one. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. The tying run is in to score from third.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run. He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And a big swing and a miss.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a ground ball into the outfield. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Bounced up the middle. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. We go to the top of the 5th. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain.
McClain.
That one missed.
Well, these Reds just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild to me. That stat alone shows they're making it way too easy to get them out.
Up.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Low inside.
And now 2-2. Base knock center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Low middle.
0-1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Circle change. Low middle.
Called out on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Go ahead, run on base. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate, 1 for 2. On the ground. Oh, look at the stop. Glove flip for 1. Double play. What a clean killing, Dan. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Sam Mole. Check swing. He went. Strike 1.
You know, these Marlins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far. And that's something they should feel very good about.
Here's the 0-2.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. 2-2 now. And that's outside. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz tosses to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. 2 away. And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Caleb Ferguson, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Ashcraft also throwing. 2 down, nobody on. And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. Back here in Miami. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Eugenio Suarez getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off.
Sinker. Middle inside. Sinker. Middle inside.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Sinker. Middle inside. Overhand curve. Low inside.
Comes up empty.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. He decides to hold on to it. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. Go ahead run on base. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. That one ripped. Base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Overhand curve. Low mid.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Ripped into left for a base hit. 1 run's in. Here comes the throw. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed.
That's ripped. Base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. He's safe. And they're up by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Oh, great stop. The feed for 1. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Matt McClain digs in now.
Right. Woo.
Circle change. Low inside.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Caleb Ferguson. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. That's out to center field. Friedel under it. And a quick out, number 1. Right side. Can't glove it cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the 2nd out. 2 down, bases empty. Now here is Xavier Edwards, a switch hitter batting right. Ground ball up the middle. Jumps, throws, and very nicely done for the out. And the Marlins back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Middle outside. Sinker. Middle outside.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Curve. Low outside.
2-2. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he starts the seventh with a leadoff double.
It's always fun to see it.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Calvin Fauché.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Cutter. Low outside. Cutter. High inside.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. One away.
Up next to
So
Cincinnati.
now with one away and a man at second. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Cutter. Low outside.
In there at the knees.
Sweeper.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Good job to fight that one off.
Curveball. Low outside.
Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
This one in the air center field. And that is that. Reds leave one. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Tony Santillan. Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez. Steer settles under this one, and there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit. Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Graham Ashcraft, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Burke getting loose as well. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The Reds leading by 3 here at the bottom of the seventh. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Hicks in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Two down, nobody on. Santillan, 28 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. The 0-2. That to right. Marte under it. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Marlins, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready to begin the 8th. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Cutter, high outside.
Foul ball.
Cutter, high outside.
And the 0-2. That one the other way. And foul ball.
Man, that's such a tough call for the umpire in real time, especially since those lines are not made of chalk the way they used to be. He got it right, though.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez moving under it. And there's one down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one lifted to left. And there are two down. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th. Into center. Hernandez on his way in. Got it. Nice grab. And that'll do it. Nobody left for Cincinnati, but they lead it 4-1. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Brock Burke. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Up the middle, makes the catch, one down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. And that's going to bang against the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Really important at bat coming up now.
Kyle Stowers will hit next. Swing, and he popped it up. Grabs it on the run. 2 away now.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Connor Norby.
In the air to left center. Steer under it. And that will end the inning. It's the Reds. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the Reds DH, J.J. Bleday. And first offering is fouled off.
4-seam fastball, high middle.
This one popped up. Edwards under this one. And there's one away.
4-seam fastball, high outside.
Nope, ball 1.
Cutter, low middle. Sweeper, low middle.
The 1-1. And that one wrapped foul.
Sweeper. Middle outside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Cutter. High outside.
The 1-2. In the air, right field. Hernandez settles underneath it. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the order. T.J. Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And that is that. It's the Reds 4. Emilio Pagan comes out trying to close it out. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season.
No, that's a ball.
And that's downstairs. And the count now 2-0. Nice grab. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. And that is out of play. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Now, Otto Lopez. Swing and a ball drilled center field. And he makes the catch. Ball game. And the Reds claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
These players know they have a long series ahead of them, but they come out, establish, and set the tone in the first game of the series. Very important to get that. Put you in the driver's seat to win game 2 and then push yourself to a series win, if not a sweep.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The northern lights today. It's been a long time coming, and I thought I wouldn't know what to say. A fleeting moment in the sky pales in comparison to your eyes. They shine the brightest blue I've ever seen and guide me to a better peace of mind. I can't believe that you came back. Distant light across the ocean again. I thought it was a sign that I was close to the end. Fading fireworks lit your name across the night sky. Out on the open ocean, I'll never let you go again. I followed your footsteps through the dark. The colors shape an amazing display, but aurora's not as bright as your smile beneath the light of distant stars. The faintest traces of jade left to paint.
Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Miami Marlins. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, Max Meyer. What's the scouting report on him?
Circle
Ready
change.
to go now? TJ Friedl now at the plate. And we're off and rolling in Miami. Strike two.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Meyer making his first start of the year. A former first-round pick in 2020.
Slider. Low inside.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The underhand flip. Got him. Nice play. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
You'll want. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Grounds one to short. Lopez. Throw to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Middle outside.
Two down, base is empty. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
On the ground, and that's just foul.
Middle outside.
The 0-2.
Sinker. Low inside.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And on the mound in this one, Andrew Abbott. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every fourth or fifth day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Jacob Marcy now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's in there. It's a first inning double. And there it is. He continues his hot swinging.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Connor Norton digs in now.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Jackknifes out of the way. This one in the air, center field. Friedl under it. And that will end the inning. Top of the second. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, MLB Marte.
Middle outside. Slider. Middle outside.
Into center. Marcy takes it in for the out. One up, one down.
That is it. The left fielder, number 7,
Low middle.
Spencer Steer.
And first offering is fouled off.
Slider.
Second inning here,
Low
no
outside.
score. There's the strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an
Low
0-2 count.
outside.
He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Slider. Middle outside.
Really
that's off
nice
the plate.
slider
Ball
right
2.
there, sweeping
Four-seam
across the
fastball.
dish, but
High middle.
just couldn't hang the edge.
Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of
Four-seam
pitches to
fastball. Low
even that
outside.
count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Nathaniel Lowe
Four-seam
in the box
fastball.
with 2 gone.
Low outside.
And takes a look at a called strike. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Sinker. Low outside.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
Sinker. Low outside.
That one the other way. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game. Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Steps off. Lead runner back to second.
Slider. Low middle.
Man on second, 2 down. In the dirt.
Slider. Low outside.
1 and 2 here.
Ball, that's outside.
Slider. Middle outside.
That's a base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. And he's out.
On the pitch, he's
Up,
out.
down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here in Miami, and now for the Marlins, Griffin Conant. The 0-1. Swings through that.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Low takes it himself. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
This one smacked out to left center. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 7.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Otto Lopez will hit next. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. And there's a base hit to the left. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Waste no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And that one fouled off. Two on, 1 out. In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. De La Cruz over to second, and that's 2. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. J.J. Bleday leading things off and takes a strike.
Low middle. Circle change. Low middle.
Ball 1.
Slider. Low middle.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Low middle.
The 1-0. In the air, right field. Hernandez drifts towards it, and there's one away. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. T.J. Friedl getting ready to hit.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Low inside.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
The 1-2. Swung on, belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Out of here. His first homer of the year, and the Reds jump out in front. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
Low inside. Slider.
2 runs across in the inning here in the second game of the series. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
His breaking stuff has given this lineup some trouble early on. They're finishing for strikes, so I'd like to see him swing in those spots a little more often.
De La Cruz thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges.
Circle change. Low outside.
The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And that drops in for a strike.
Middle outside.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Sinker. Middle inside.
Looks like he wants the signs again.
Slider. Low outside.
The 0-2.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Slider. Low outside.
Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. And it's 2-zip. This is Marlins. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks.
Number 34, Liam Hicks.
And there's a foul ball. Pitch misses. Ball one. And that drops in for a strike.
Ball two.
That one missing inside. Out towards right center field. Marte on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next, for
And
the
there's one
Marlins,
down.
The right fielder, number 13, Heriberto Hernandez.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first in time. Two down, base is empty. Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. And the 0-1. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. New inning getting started. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Noel V. Marte. Ripped to short. One pitch and one out.
Slider. Low middle.
Steer, 28 years old. He made his big league debut in 2022, and he was a third-round pick back in 20.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Circle change. Low outside.
Now a slow roller to second. Slings to first in time. Nathaniel
Four-seam
Lowe up
fastball.
to hit.
Low outside.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just
Circle
foul.
change. Low outside.
Two down, nobody on. Sliced hard but foul.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
0-2 now. Got it. That ends the frame. And 1-2-3 go the Reds as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
That's ball two.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls and a strike. That's inside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Fought off foul. Man at second. Stays alive. Not close, and it deflects away. Stowers up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty
That's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
No outs. Runner at first. Now Griffin Conine. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
That missed by a lot. Ball 1.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That's ball 2.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Now a relay to third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Steer has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The relay, safe at the plate. It's 3-2.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Third baseman, Garrett Gurna.
High fly ball right field. Marte settles under this one, and that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We've played 4. It's the Marlins 3 and the Reds 2. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on the Show, Florida. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Reds catcher, Jose Trevino.
High inside.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Slider. Middle outside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First two pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Slide. Low middle. Slider. Low middle.
Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first in time. So digging in,
fastball.
Sal Stewart. Flied to right his first time. This one in the air, right field. Hernandez snags it on the run. Reds go down quietly. They're down 3-2. Back here in Miami, now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Slinging it to first in time.
Ball one.
In the air to left center. And there's two away. Now the number 2 hitter, Jacob Marcy.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ball, that's out.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And a big swing and a miss.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung under.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. De La Cruz gets under it, and that ends the inning. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. So up next, TJ Friedl.
High middle.
High fly ball right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Another homer. His second homer of the night, and we have a tie ball game. It's 3-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. My goodness, who saw this coming? Defying the odds with his second homer of the game. You know, for a player not known for his power, Boog, he's making quite the statement with these swings.
Low middle.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
To the right side, and a foul ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And that one in the air center field. One away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Suarez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Low inside. Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And a man aboard. Noel V. Marte now at the plate.
Outside.
Line to right, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Runner takes off, and that one ripped to left. He's got it. Runner tags for home. In to score from third. It's 4-3. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. 1 for 2. Foul ball there.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Marte, the runner at first with 2 gone. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming.
Circle change. Low outside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Back here in Depot Park. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. Lifted in the air down the left side. Can't reach this one. It gets down. And he stays red hot. My goodness.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman.
For the Reds, number 52, Pierce Johnson.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. There's the strike at the knees. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tony Santillan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Burke, a left-hander, also throwing. Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
One out man at first. Griffin Conine digs in now. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. And the runner holds. On the ground, right side, and it's just foul. That was close. In the air to left center. 2 down. Line drive. That is the inning. Back here in Miami, in now for the Reds. Anthony Bender will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Sinker. Low middle.
And a ground ball to first. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out. So digging
Sweeper.
in, Sal
Low
Stewart.
outside.
Ripped into right center. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double.
Sinker.
I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
That one kicks away from the catcher. Stewart up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Sinker.
2 outs and a runner at third here in the top half of inning number 7.
Circle change. Low outside.
Steps off, looks to third. Nothing happening.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing, and he popped it up. And that's the third out. So 1 left for Cincinnati, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Now pitching for the
We're
Reds.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tony Santillan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
That's a clutch hit in a big moment. You can't ask for a better time to get a swing like that. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
On the ground, out to short. Over to Lowe. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Marlins.
Digging in, Liam
The catcher,
Hicks.
number 34, Liam Hicks.
That one fouled off. Tied at 4. Santillan, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, and he works in a slider. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, number 13, Heriberto Hernandez.
Chance to collect himself now as he Asks for time.
Inside, ball one.
Two down, nobody on.
That's in, ball two.
That's outside. 3-1 now. Jacob Marcy in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Downstairs, and it misses, ball four. And the go-ahead run is on base. Manager out of the... New pitcher for the Reds, Brock Burke.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Time called. Swing and a ground ball. And the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. Just one hit in the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Ready to begin the eighth. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Strike two. Nice grab. And they get the out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
This one in the air right field. And this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Stepping in, Noel V. Marte.
Sweeper. Low outside.
That one finds the corner. And it's 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though.
Sweeper. Low middle.
Man at second.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Steer in the box now. Takes strike one. And that's fouled off. 2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Miami, and now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers.
What can't he do at the plate, Boo? These stats are just crazy. Are we sure his bat is legit? It's like magic.
Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Sam Mole, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Ferguson, the power lefty, up as well. Hard liner. And there's one down. That's pretty rare lately. His bat's been louder than a drum line all week. Tap foul at the plate. tied at 4.
Ball inside.
And that is out of play.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The next offering
outside.
misses. And the count is even 2-2. That misses. 3-2 now. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. And they grabbed the lead in the 8th. It's 5-4.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. To hit Griffin Conant. There's a swing and a drive. Does it have enough? And foul ball.
Ball 1.
Right side, Stewart. Fires to first in time. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Over to Lowe. That's out number 3. We go to the 9th.
Outside.
Now pitching to
So the
Marlins,
closer summoned from the bullpen,
Number
Pete
1.
Fairbanks.
Pete.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Middle inside.
And the
Off the plate,
slider
ball 1.
just misses.
Circle change. Low middle.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Circle change. Low middle.
Right through there for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
And that one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Slider.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact.
Got him swinging for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 counter. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Chopped on the ground. In plenty of time to first. Not a terrible result as the tying run advances to scoring position.
Four-seam fastball.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's the second baseman, Sal Stewart. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Four-seam fastball.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. but this is where they earn their keep.
Tying run at second base here at the top of the ninth.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Now before the pitch, he looks him back.
Cutter. Middle outside.
Fairbanks is just one strike away. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Miami Marlins. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Today's focus is on a bullpen that's been tremendous recently. From the setup arms to the closers, this group literally changes outcomes of games, Singy.
It's been incredible.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today on the hill, Yuri Perez. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today. Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Ground ball left side. Handles, throws to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's the lineup for the Reds. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Ellie De La Cruz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Perez, the tall righty, 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Pitch in the dirt, ball 1.
4-seam fastball, high middle. Four-seam fastball, high middle.
Hit in the air, left field. Stowers settles under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Four-seam fastball, high outside.
And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Low inside.
That one found hard the other way.
Overhand curve, low middle.
2 down, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
Four-seam fastball, high outside.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Slider, low outside.
Looks like he wants the signs again.
Slider, low outside.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Four-seam fastball.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Four-seam fastball, low outside.
This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Reds strand a couple. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. On the hill for the Reds, Brady Singer. What do you have on him, Singy? In Xavier Edwards. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Ball 1 low. Up the middle. That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And that one inside and it hit him.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Griffin Conine. 2 for 8 in the series so far. That one hammered but pulled foul. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score and they take the lead. Runner stops at third and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe 2.
Tap foul at the plate.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One run across. Konai coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they take a 3-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. Homered last night, added another hit as well.
Ball 1.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. And a 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Bounced up the middle. De La Cruz sends it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Foul ball there.
That's out.
And a ball and 2 strikes. A dive, he's got it. Fires to first. Runs, scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
So up next, Otto Lopez.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros. Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One, 2 now. Out to short. Over to low. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. The Marlins lead it 4-0. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on the show, Florida. Back here in Miami, in now for the Reds, Nathaniel Lowe. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Norby takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Circle. Change. Low inside. Circle change. Low inside.
Ball 1.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
Popped up. Edwards under it. And there are 2 outs. 2 down, bases empty. J.J. Bleday, the next to hit for the Reds.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
That one fouled off.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
0-2 now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 4-0. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Christopher Morel. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
0-2 now.
Nope. Inside. Ball 2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
There you
Morel
go.
tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Morel not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left.
Off the plate. Ball 1.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Outside low. And the count's even at 2. Just off the outside edge.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And he walked him. And that's an 8-pitch walk. He really made the pitcher work for that one. Back to the top of the Miami order. Xavier Edwards, the next to hit. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. That one is absolutely belted. Friedel, long run into the gap. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And the lead is up to 5.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Brady Singer is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Sam Mole.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That's a ball. Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Pulls that one foul. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a throw, and now they have runners at the corners. In the air, right field. Marte has a beat on it. And that is that. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. We played 2 full. This is Marlins baseball. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Matt McClain leading things off and takes a strike.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Comes up empty.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Here's a high chopper. Tosses to first.
Got him.
Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Up next,
Four-seam
the Cincinnati,
fastball.
the center
Low
fielder,
middle.
TJ Friedel.
On the ground, Norby. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. 2 out,
Four-seam
space is
fastball.
empty.
Low
Now it's going to
outside.
be Ellie De La Cruz. In the air, left field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Reds down in order. It's 5-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Connor Norby. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one opts against the fence. And he starts the bottom of the 3rd with a double.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. You know, these Marlins really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Man at second. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the 1st inning or 2, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Play. Otto Lopez. That's to 3rd. Oh, and it hits the base. No throw, and everyone is safe.
It's a hit, and the ball hitting the bag definitely played a factor. Those moments can go either way, and it seemed to work out for the offense in that spot.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Get out of town. 3rd home run of the season, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 8-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And now Terry Francona makes his out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Sam Mole won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. And now here's the Marlins DH, Leo Jimenez. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. Out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away. That one lifted to left. And that'll do it. But the Marlins get 3 on the homer. It's now an 8-0 game. Back here at Lone Depot Park as we go to the top of the 4th.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Nope. That's
Well,
inside.
every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse.
That's ball
Go
2.
after hitters and get quick outs.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
The 2-1. And a foul ball.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
The 2-2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Marte, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Nope.
It's a tough
Ball
pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
The 1-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Slider. Low middle.
Hey.
4-seam fastball. High middle. Overhand curve. Low outside.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike
Overhand
2.
curve. Low outside.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. This one smoked on its way out of here. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. He's 0 for 1.
Yeah.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Circle change. Low outside.
This one ripped, but foul to the right.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Struck him out looking. Low wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead. At this point, got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
This one in the air right field. Hernandez on the run towards the line. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. Cincinnati plays bottom 4. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. Fought off foul. He's someone you'll notice that attacks hitters with that high velocity slider. It is definitely not going to be mistaken for a slurve. Here comes the 0-1. And that one ripped to left. Takes it in for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ball.
When the velocity is living in the upper 90s and maybe even touch triple digits, then you're throwing a slider in that same range. Very difficult because the hitter wants to hit the fastball first and foremost. And when you put that little wrinkle in it like he does, it's really devastating.
Here's a 2-0. The Marlins up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Marlins,
Heriberto Hernandez digs in now.
Hernandez.
That one at triple digits. Ashcraft measures 6 feet 2 inches, 250 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2019. The 0-2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
That one is absolutely belted, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Konai around third. He'll score, and it's 9-2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Norby at second with 2 down. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Headed for the plate. He will score, and it's now 10-2. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Outside. Ball 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's the 3rd out. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about